I'm John Jednack along with Brad Hollingsworth. We're coming to you live from El Camino High School's Ray Johnson Gymnasium, where the Wildcats and the Pirates are ready to play some more hoops. So Brad Hollingsworth, you've been AD over at Oceanside High School for about 3 years. And as a former English teacher, I know you're not going to like this phrase, but who would have thunk you'd have the last year like this with this COVID scenario?
It's really been difficult on everybody involved, parents, players, everyone involved with high school athletics. It's been I've often joked that it's like drinking out of a fire hydrant every day for about 6 or 7 months. But we're glad to have the kids back. We're glad to have them playing. And whatever sports season we can get, we're happy to have.
Okay, so it's a huge day for both of these teams. We got some interviews coming up. So first, let's go over to Logan Gibba with El Camino coach Ray Johnson.
I'm Logan here with Coach Ray Johnson. Now, Coach, what's it like coaching at a gym named after yourself?
It's pretty special. I mean, I've been coaching here for 5 decades, so it's been a little while, and it's been an honor. Absolutely, been a great time.
Now, what pushed you to come back and coach at El Camino again?
I don't know. I was on the senior tour, and it didn't have much to do. I was fishing, and Coach Tarantino wanted to take a break and asked me if I had any gas left in my tank, and I said, yeah, I got a little bit left, so here I am.
And now, after filling the stands with fans for so many years, what's it like coaching in this season?
This is just like nothing that I've ever witnessed or been around before. It's tough, but I'm just happy we're having a season the kids are able to play. So whether there's anybody in the stands or not, it's not really important.
And now, as you weren't able to grow with your team as much, what's it like this year?
It's just a whole different experience for sure. But again, it's been fun, and I'm enjoying myself.
Thank you, Coach. I'm Logan. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Logan and Ray. So now let's go over to Bella Caius with Oceanside coach Ryan Smith.
Thank you, John. My name is Bella Caius. I'm here with boys Pirate coach Ryan Smith. I play volleyball, so I know him as Coach Smith. So, Coach Smith, what does this rivalry mean to the school and community?
Well, it's my first year here this year, but I think I've seen the rivalry and things like that, but I think it's a great one. I think everyone loves competing in it. It gets pretty crazy in the gyms when I've seen before when I've been other places. I know all the kids know each other from middle school. They just took a picture over there because they all play together when they're little, so I know it's a big thing for the city, kind of the winner kind of has rights for the city kind of thing.
Have you guys prepared for this game tonight?
We had a lot of hard practices. We played them on Thursday. Thought we did really well. Just had a long practice working over the little things that we need to be better at, just playing hard and getting after it.
Thank you, Ryan. Back to you, John.
Okay, thank you so much, Bella. And now we are going to do, I believe, the national anthem. have started. And Brad, you saw the game the other night with these same two teams. So what should we expect here?
It was a close, hard-fought game until about midway through the third quarter. Oceanside only down by 6. Then just couldn't convert offensively. It was close, down to the wire, and then the 15-point difference, 57-42, is not an indicator of how close the game really was. El Camino with some soft pressure.
So with the Pirates with the ball right now. Three-pointer up and out. That was close. Here come the Wildcats. And that one is tipped out of bounds. No, the Pirates got it. So on Oceanside, Brad, who are they going to try and stop? Who scores the most?
Defensively, Oceanside's going to have to stop Tyson Robinson, number 10. You know, he has a favorable matchup, quite a height advantage. And they'll try to run him into the low post. They did that on Thursday night. That and Yuan Davis, a very impressive freshman, number 24. That's some featured guys for El Camino. For Oceanside, it's going to be a team effort. It's going to be balanced, scoring offensively with a team that's going to press all over the court to try to get some turnovers and get into the transition game.
Well, as of right now, it's a 1-0 game. Oceanside with that first, we'll call it half a basket. Shot is up. Pirates come down with a rebound, and they're coming down court.
You know, Oceanside has a pair of small guards in the Pickett brothers, and what happened to them Thursday night is they just dribbled the ball too deep, picked it up, and then just got swallowed up, almost like Pinocchio in the old childhood story. So this is much better. If they can space the court out and play at this a little slower tempo, it's going to be a definite advantage.
So now, second shot up there, and we have 2-0 lead for Oceanside. Here comes the Wildcats.
Almost traveled.
Three-pointer, it's up, and it is good. Oceanside bringing the ball up the court. They drive to the basket, 2 more in. 4-3, Oceanside.
A good defense by Pickett to his brother.
Oceanside with the ball back. Here's the shot, no good. Wildcats get it back. Drive to the basket, 2 in. And a foul.
I don't know how much of a foul that was. There's more contact in church.
Two-point advantage.
Oceanside, or El Camino, in their typical man pressure that Coach Johnson's run for about 5 decades.
To the basket.
Good defense. Good recovery.
There's the shot. It's up. It is no good.
Oh, that's.
Dubois with his second personal, second team foul on the Pirates.
That's a tough foul on Dubois, one of the few post players Oceanside has. Awfully tight call.
Yeah, I didn't see it. 4.5 minutes left. First period.
Good defensive by the Pirates. Good defense. Pickett tried to get greedy.
El Camino still has the ball. Second shot.
In the first game, John, second chance points killed the Pirates, and the same thing's happening early in the first quarter here, is that they cannot afford to give up second opportunities. They're playing good half-court defense, but once that shot goes up, you got to box out like you're taught to do.
Well, they missed that first free throw. Second one up and out. 6-4 Wildcats. Oceanside three-pointer, no. Rebound lost.
It's a bad pass to Camargo. Made him adjust before he shot the three. Couldn't get into rhythm.
So they're fighting for the ball.
Dunn digs it out of there.
Pirates get it back. Coming down to court. Up, in, score! Tied up at 6. 3 minutes left.
Oh, lost sight of him.
Wildcats drive to the basket. They score, and they are fouled.
Mason Robinson with the basket. Foul is on Benjamin Camargo, his second. Mason Robinson, line for Marshall.
8-6. Free throw coming up.
Aaron Threadgill into the game for the Pirates, a transfer from Illinois. Junior. 5'10". As you can see in this first quarter, Robinson getting a lot of touches. As he goes, the Wildcats go.
9-6 stolen by the Wildcats. Easy layup. 11-6. And we have a timeout.
So, just a little carelessness by Oceanside right there, and that'll cause El Camino to get the momentum. Hard to beat Coach Johnson in his own gymnasium, especially if it's named after him. With the social distancing and the lack of fans, it's really kind of a different environment than you'd really have in an Oceanside El Camino rival, where this place would be packed to the gills. With Camargo out of the game, going to be Oceanside. Definitely doesn't have a lot of perimeter shooting on the floor. Needs to step
Oceanside with the ball, number. And it is retained by the Pirates. Thrown in by Devin Dunn. Ball still out, Oceanside. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. 5-point Wildcat lead.
Oh, El Camino trapping in each corner in the half court. Nice cut to the basket, can't finish.
There was a basket. They should have had that one. Nice layup attempt.
15 foul on the Pirates.
Ball tossed in, now bring it down to court, the Wildcats. Playing for a three-pointer.
Nice move.
Nope. Pirates with the ball back. They can come within 3 if they can score. Nice action, nice passing. Looked like it was going in, but no.
Got to convert.
Wildcats 13-6. Moving it around, coming around the horn. Is that a three-pointer? No. And they miss it. That was nice. 2 more points for those Wildcats. Right now it's a 9-point lead.
Kick. Had to get Camargo
What was
back in
that
the
call?
game. It was a kick ball. Oceanside's ball. Underneath. El Camino coach is disputing that. Oceanside not yielding much to the pressure of El Camino, but they got to convert at the offensive end. Tough shot off balance.
Oceanside missing some shots. Wildcats moving that ball. Want to take a three-pointer. Drive into the basket. And
Charge. Offensive foul. Threadgill giving up his body.
13 foul.
Lionel Springs into the game for the Pirates, number 5. He's the human 5-hour energy drink. He is going to go 1,000 miles an hour. Never know what you may get.
Pirates, 3 points. Not in, but they retain possession. Got about 16. Drive it to the basket. Nothing. Still have it. And what's going to happen here? We're going to get another shot. 6 seconds. It's up. It's good. Chance for a three-pointer here. So it's 15-8 Wildcats. 4 seconds left. Want to thank everybody for joining us here on KOCT Sports. Coming to you live from El Camino High School's Ray Johnson Gymnasium, and these classic rivalries between these two schools. El Camino Oceanside shot up. One period in the books. Score right now is 15-8. Favor of the Wildcats. All right, so right now we're going to take it over to Logan Gibba on the sideline. Logan, it's all yours.
Thank you, John. Now, this first quarter started off pretty slow as there was no points until a foul 2 minutes into the quarter. However, after the foul, both teams fought well on offensive sets, and OHS did a good job getting their shooters open, while El Camino did a good job trapping their offense and being able to get the ball and turnovers. Both teams did a really good job getting to the line and shot their fouls. With the score ending at 15-8, we'll see what happens in the next quarter. Thank you, John.
Getting ready to start second period. What do you think we're going to see here? Any adjustments, Oceanside?
I think both teams are trying to do what go to their strengths. Oceanside doing a great job handling the pressure. Just got to finish. Okay, you know it's they're making the pizza. They got to cook it. And El Camino wants to attack the basket. They're either going to attack the basket by the drive or throw it up on the backboard and go get it rebounding. So both teams trying to do what they've been coached to do.
Back to the action. Here we go. Wildcats driving to the basket. Go for three. No good. Who's going to get the rebound? It goes out of bounds. Over to the Pirates. And passing it in the center. Right in the paint, and it goes up and in for the Pirates. They've rolled up 10 points.
Oh, offensive foul.
And the ball goes back to Oceanside. Got a foul call.
Ooh, Robinson with the block and done with the foul.
We had another foul call.
Dunn provides a nice spark off the bench for the Pirates. He's easily their most athletic player. And they'll be featuring him a lot with this group on the floor.
Pirates still up with the shot. In and out. Sorry, the Wildcats. Now the Pirates have it. There was a fake and there was a foul. Fake and a foul.
This game's definitely, John, at Oceanside's tempo. Low scoring, grinding it out. And that's a big achievement for this part of the game.
Pirates can come within three. They put it up and they don't get it.
That call, John, was mysterious. So to relieve the pressure, they're coming with a high ball screen to see what Robinson can find. Pickett does a good job going underneath.
.15 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Another foul.
Jeremiah Goodwin with his first personal.
Quite a few fouls called in this first half.
It doesn't matter what we think. They're the ones calling the fouls. So, but I agree with you. The game called awful tight. You gotta let players play, if you ask me.
So we have a 17-10 lead for the home team of those Wildcats, and Oceanside has the ball. Out of dribbling, kind of fumbled it. Kind of a bad pass, but the Wildcats still have that one. Moving the ball. Here's the shot. No good. Who gets the rebound? It comes over to Oceanside. There's the shot. Oh, that goes out.
Wildcat foul on Terrell Mays, his first, team 7th foul. A KOCT at the line.
You know, teams that press a lot like El Camino don't usually like to be run on. Oceanside doing a good job of breaking that pressure and trying to attack and not just settling and letting El Camino try to trap them. Very good strategy by Coach Smith. And probably the right way to play against a team that's a little bit more athletic and a little taller than you are.
Well, with that one foul shot, it's now a 17-11 game. Actually, a low-scoring affair here in this first half. Wildcats with the ball once again. Put it up, out, no. Oceanside has possession. Moving down the court. Quite a few people tumbling. So through all this tumbling and rolling around on the floor, looks like we have another foul called. (18-11) Wildcats. So with 5 minutes left in this first half, it is 19-11. El Camino. Pirates bringing it down the court. Let's see what they can do. Good movement, good passing. They wanted the three-pointer going into the basket.
Block.
And I know it was not on camera, but I would say Wildcats coaching staff a little unhappy with that one.
There perhaps was a foul at the top of the key when Robinson ended up on the deck. Oceanside hanging tough here. If they could just string together a couple of successful possessions, this will be an even game. They're doing a good job at the defensive end, keeping El Camino at bay, forcing them to run their offense.
So here we go. 4.5 minutes. First half. 6-point lead. No, 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Pick it over to Dunn. Dunn shoots it up, and he scores for the Pirates.
There you go. That's what Oceanside
And look at this.
She used the glass there. And he throws it into the stands.
Pirates had it. Overthrow. So now possession goes back to the Wildcats.
You know, Wildcats without one of their best players, Kiave Love, out with a sprained ankle. He'll be back next week, but they definitely miss him out on the floor. Very accomplished player. Probably will play in college. And they miss his offensive capabilities. Foul there on Goodwin, sending Diaz to the line for the double bonus.
So we got a foul called. Tomas Diaz with a shot. Trying to make it 23-15, and he did. Wildcats up by 8. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left, first half. Pirates shoot it. Did not drop. Wildcats want to make it a 10-point lead. Can they do it?
It's almost a replay of what happened in the first game. Oceanside gets shots. They just can't get them to fall, which puts more pressure on their defense. El Camino will be able to get out in transition and attack the basket. The strategy is simple. El Camino wants to attack the basket. And they've only done that for about 40 years. So, I mean, the type of game Coach Johnson wants to play, pick up full court, pressure you, and then attack the basket, either through drives or offensive rebounding.
Tyson Robinson with his second shot, and he drops it. So now we have a 10-point lead. And timeout called. 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
You know, it's funny, John, I've been in this gym before where you could hardly hear yourself think or talk or anything, and it just, with the COVID guidelines, it just seems the fans are just not into the game like they usually would be. So it's it gives an opportunity for Oceanside to stay in the game a long time, because now in high school basketball, there's no real home court advantage. The fans are limited. There's not a lot of cheering going on, no cheerleaders. It's just very, very different. Different environment, much more sterile environment as far as momentum and crowd and how they affect the game.
Oceanside bringing the ball down the court. 3.5 minutes. They are going to want to cut this lead going with the pause for halftime. Three-pointer, no good.
Dubois' third foul.
Third foul, Bo Dubois, his third. You are leading the line with 2 shots.
This is a key 3 minutes here, John. El Camino looking to get some distance. Oceanside's got to be very, very careful. You know, it's really interesting. The Pickett brothers are really, really good on defense, but offensively, because they're small in stature, it makes it tough for them at the offensive end of the floor.
Well, lucky for the Pirates, both those shots went awry for the Wildcats. So, with 2 minutes 50 seconds left, Oceanside has a chance to cut this lead. Can they do it? 3 points. They did it, 25-18. Shots up. It's good. Wildcats 27-18. That
Bad pass.
bad pass. I mean, right under the basket.
Jermaine Wilkinson into the game for the Pirates for Dubois. Transfer from Oklahoma, as you can see by his knee brace. Still coming back from a knee injury suffered last year. Got Robinson trapped in the corner. They let him get to the rack.
Ball's up and in. Now it's up to Oside. What are they going to do? Want to cut this lead? Going into halftime. And they do. They're at 20. A little over a minute left. Movement. Three-pointer, no good. Pirates got to take advantage of this opportunity. Plenty of time on that shot clock. Now they're down to 8. They're going to have to take a shot. Time to take it. And
Shot clock at 3.
they're going to have to toss it in and shoot. They got it in. Nice shot. They made it. And they got the press on.
Okay, they're going to set high ball screen for Davis. The shot clock gets about under 10. Pirates had what they wanted here, and then they let Davis get into the paint and tried for a steal, and the result, not good.
10 seconds left on the clock. Pirates got to get one shot off.
Little diamond presser. Diamond three-quarter court press by the
Got to shoot. Got to shoot. And he scores. Oceanside now pulls within 8 points in halftime. Compare the first half with the first game a couple of days ago.
Oceanside's handling the pressure a lot better than they did in the first game. Their turnovers are a little more attacking instead of away from the basket. I think they've done a much better job of running their offense, not turn the ball over against El Camino's pressure, and done a very good job. On the other hand, El Camino, they're doing what they do. They will not change their strategy at all. They're going to attack, and attack.
All righty, so we have another interview coming your way. So we're going to go over to Bella Velasquez.
Thank you, John. Both teams are fighting hard this quarter, giving everything they got. Shots are being missed, fouls are being called, but they are not giving up. As Logan mentioned, after the first quarter, these boys are doing everything they can to get to the line. With going into halftime, 24 Pirates and 32 Wildcats. Let's see what these boys can pull out for us for the rest of the night. Back to you, John.
So here we are back at halftime, and you know we are at the Ray Johnson Gymnasium. You've worked with Ray. Tell us about it. will you, Brad?
Well, you know, the greatest story about Ray Johnson is that he's often been compared in looks-wise to Chuck Norris. So he's been at places where he's pretended to be Chuck Norris. You know, Ray comes across as a serious guy, but he's really funny. He's been very kind to me throughout my coaching career, and you can't doubt with his record. One thing you know when you play a Ray Johnson team, they're going to play really, really hard, and you're going to have to beat them. They're not going to give you 1 inch. So, you know, it's great that Ray has come back a couple of times to help out the program, and it just tells you his love for El Camino and basketball in the city of Oceanside.
So 849 career wins, 761 boys basketball, 88 girls basketball, 26 league championships. Pretty hard to beat.
Well, I probably gave him about, when I was coaching, about 12 of those wins. So, you know, I'll take a little bit of credit for that. You know, Ray started as the girls coach at El Camino when the school opened in 1978, and the boys coach, because at that time, girls basketball was in the spring, and they didn't play like they do now, like we have double headers. So he was able to coach both, and, you know, he's been able to attract a lot of really good players in this city to play for him. So when you go up against Ray Johnson, it's like the SATs of basketball. You got to be really good at what you do, and you know, the times we were able to beat him, which were few and far between, we really treasured him.
So, you know, as athletic director over at Oceanside, you know, we've talked about tradition, you know, the rivalries in sports, you know, USC, UCLA, Michigan, Ohio State, and, you know, my particular high school, Flint Carmen High, the Cougars against Ainsworth. Tell us now, you've been at Oceanside forever. So Oceanside versus El Camino.
You know, it's a different rivalry. You know, it's not super nasty as some others are in the county that are just truly. A lot of these kids grow up together, they socialize together, they may have gone to the same middle school. So, you know, like you say, you never like to lose your brother or your sister. That's the worst type of loss. So that's kind of how this rivalry is. You want to give it all you have, and give the best that you can, and hopefully they'll turn it around, and you'll have something to talk about at barbecues and picnics in the years to come.
So let me ask you this. This might be a little bit off topic, but of course I will do that from time to time. How many officially recognized competitive sports are there now in Oceanside high school sports? And I mean all the city of Oceanside. What's up and coming? I mean, have you ever heard of pickleball?
That's correct, John, but that's usually for people a lot older than you and me. So really the sport that is now a CIF sport is competitive cheer. So that's the one we have to be in. Athletic directors are in charge of cheerleading. So that's something that we're not super familiar with, but that we have to deal with like all our other sports. So that's the one that's a little bit different. We have 19 sports at Oceanside. I think El Camino has 22 or 23. The basic difference, they have lacrosse and we do not. So they have a few more sports than we do. But we try to, you know, our goal at our school, and I'm sure in the district, is to make sure as many athletes as possible are playing as many sports as they can.
I guess we're getting ready to have a break. We can take a short break.
Well, I'll be fine.
What do you think? Well, listen, you're watching KOCT Sports, and we're getting about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half. So why don't we take a break? We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.
for the Cali sun dropping low. This is for the palm standing tall in South Low. City by the sea, yeah, you think you know. We a community, now watch us grow. Culture on the rise, yeah, moves being made. Hand washes hand, it's a beautiful thing. Catch me by the water, summertime to spring. It's the thing. This is for the evening hours ago. And the kids are in the streets and now they know. Real talent, the people, This is for the evening hours ago. And the kids are in the streets and now they know. Real talent, the people, Been around the world, check my stats. Always love it when it's time to come back. Cali always felt surreal for me. I just kept it real for me. Can't say I was born and raised, but it's been over 2 decades. I feel the love, found ground zero. Morale starts at home, 7-6 all. This is for the evening hours ago. And the kids are in the streets and now they know. Real talent, the people, This is for the evening hours ago. And the kids are in the streets and now they know. Real talent, the people, and the kids are in the streets and now they know. A real town that the people own. You know, the old.
Welcome everybody back as we get ready to start this second half of play between Oceanside and El Camino. 32-24 in favor of the Wildcats. Pirates want to get back on the board quickly here. Nice shot. Nothing. Bringing it down the court. They lose the ball. The Wildcats do. Ball goes back and forth. Who's going to come up with it? Number 12. And the Pirates are back. So it shuffles back and forth. Welcoming you back to KOCT Sports, bringing you this live action from El Camino High School. Oh, that was a rough one there. Let's see what happens. Going to have a jump ball. Looks like everybody's okay. Good news. We are here on a beautiful Saturday night here on the coast outside of Oceanside. These two high schools going at it once again. It is a rivalry.
Oceanside, the much more aggressive team as we start the second half. El Camino seems a bit complacent.
That was a three-point shot, but no go. They come up, get a two-pointer, and get a foul.
Basket is Jeremiah Goodwin with his third personal foul. KOCT has a
10-point lead, Wildcats. Second half underway. Now an 11-point lead. Going into the basket. Ball stripped away, but goes out. And the Pirates retain.
Ooh, got lucky there. Pickett's taken more shots this game than he has last year and this year combined. He's being very aggressive offensively. They're going to have to seize their opportunities. When you have small guards, they have to seize the opportunities to get in the paint when they can, and know when not to get there.
Well, Pickett gets the second one. It's now a 9-point lead for the Wildcats. They bring the ball down the court. A lot of movement. Good angles. Pirates come down. They've got a chance, and it is blocked out of bounds.
Dunn a little out of control there. Would have been better served with a little jump stop right around the foul line. Looked like Goodwin got fouled there.
And now possession goes back to El Camino. 6 minutes left here as we've just started the second half. Three-pointer. 12-point lead, Wildcats. 2 points, in and out. That's a heartbreaker. A lot of movement with this ball. That was a three-point shot.
Foul.
That, way
Done
too far.
over the back.
third foul on Devin Dunn, his third personal. Second team foul on the
Wildcats coming down.
Pickett doing a good job staying in front of Robinson.
Back outside the circle. Dribbling. And who comes up with it? 7 seconds on the shot clock. They got to take the shot. We got a foul. We got a.
foul on Devin Dunn, his fourth personal. Henry
Hartwell up the line. And he makes the first.
That
So
was
now
Dunn's fourth foul. Pirates can't afford him to foul out.
So he misses a second. Pirates bringing the ball back down the court. "13-point advantage Wildcats." Here come the Pirates. Shoot it up, and it's in. Within 11, 4 minutes left as we have started this second half. Third period. Follow up, and it's in. Wildcats. Did it go in?
No. Oceanside getting passive there, not good.
Benjamin Margo with his fourth personal.
So
Oceanside
that
has
would be
three
the
guys.
second person with 4 personal on.
They have 3. Camargo, Dubois, and Dunn all have 4 fouls.
So that does not bode well for being real aggressive if you're out there on the floor.
Got to pick your spots, but the
Yeah.
way the game's been called, super tight, that it's not going to favor Oceanside that wants to make the game kind of grimy, kind of rough and tumble. El Camino just wants to use their athleticism, get out and do what they've always done. So a dilemma here. If you're Oceanside, do you continue to be as aggressive as you have been? Do you try to back off a little? But when you're down 13, El Camino's kind of forcing your hand. You've got to just do what you've done the entire year and the entire game. Don't need to change styles. You just got to change your thought process and be a little more prudent in how you're playing.
So here we go. Davis up to the line, misses the first one.
You are Davis is in line with one more shot.
13-point advantage for the Wildcats. And now it's 14. So I would say that the Pirates got to score. And we have a steal coming down the floor.
Our foul on Lionel Springs. His second personal. Tyson Robinson at the line. Shooting 2.
Oceanside fouling too much, not moving their feet, especially on the boards. This is a critical key time into this third quarter. Down 14 and may cave in on them unless they get some stops.
And that looked like an aggressive foul, too. So Oceanside got the rebound off that foul shot and lost it. Wildcats come back, and now Oceanside gets the ball back again. 3-point range. He scores. 11-point lead, back up to 13.
Springs had a chance to take a charge there and just made a business decision.
Here's a shot. Rebound Wildcats. He lost the ball, a lot of tumbling, a lot of movement, a lot of action.
Foul on Tyson Robinson, his second personal. Second team foul for the Wildcats.
Even though Coach Johnson's coached for 5 decades, the will to win and the spirit have not left him at all. Seems like the longer you're in coaching, every possession means just a little bit more. And when it's not up to his standards, he's going to tell his players about it, that's for sure.
.13 advantage. Oceanside trying to come in for the shot. And that's a 3-pointer, and it's no good. Coming back, Wildcats.
So what they're doing, they're putting Davis and Robinson up top and run these screens so they can get the switch with the smaller Pirates.
3-point shot, no good. Wildcats with the rebound. Another shot, 2-point. Wildcats tacking them on. 15-point advantage. Three-pointer, no.
Last 3 trips have been 3-pointers for the Pirates, and they've come up dry.
Charging into the basket, and that one didn't drop either. Foul.
No
called.
basket.
And okay with that one now. Oceanside, the Pirates coming down the floor. There's a shot, short. Back outside, around they go. 3-pointer, good for the Pirates. Under a minute. Shot clock at 22, shots up, no good. Pirates come down with the basketball. Shots up, no good. And was there a foul called?
Yes. Pickett being aggressive, splitting the defenders and getting a foul.
Wildcat foul on Terrell Mays, his second. Oh, Pickett at the line, shooting 2.
Here goes Pickett, first one up and in. Up and in. Pickett's second shot. Good. 46-36. 30 seconds left. Here come the Wildcats.
Pirates hanging around like acne. Oh, he kicked it out of bounds.
19 seconds left. Pirates get the ball back.
Lonnie Pickett with a nice play. Pirates need to convert here, get under 10 at the quarter.
Let's see if they get it down to 8. How about 7? Nope. Nope. 3-pointer short. Gonna have to try and take one here. There's the shot. No good. And almost, but late anyway. Third period. 10-point lead now for the Wildcats. So Oceanside brought it back at the end.
Yeah, what I really think's happening here is what you can see is just El Camino's just a little more polished at the offensive end. Oceanside has open shots. It was the same thing Thursday night. If they could just put a couple down, 2 or 3, it would make a big difference. But they're just struggling at the offensive end to make shots. So fourth quarter is going to be simple. Oceanside make shots, they're going to cut this game. If they don't, El Camino's going to come away with another victory.
All right, So we have another report for you coming from Logan Gibba. Take it away, Logan.
Thanks, John. Now, coming out of halftime, I'm sure a big topic of discussion on both sides were turnovers, as both sides of El Camino and OHS definitely cracked down on defense to stop the turnovers from coming. However, that's not saying that easy looks were taken. Both El Camino and OHS cracked down in order to make open looks not happen and more inefficient shots being taken. Now, El Camino OHS had to work extra hard for those open shots to be able to score, with the score ending at 46-36. We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. Back to you, John.
Thanks so much for that report there, Logan. We're back. We start the fourth period. Oceanside has the ball. What do you think, Brad?
You know what? Someone once told me basketball is a make or miss game, and Oceanside's got to get some makes here and string together a couple of good possessions.
So, you know, one of the themes I want to do with this game was let's come up with a new phrase for announcing.
Big three by Dubois in the left corner. Cuts the lead to 7.
Three-pointer? I was busy gabbing.
I thought it was my jacket that was distracting.
Oh, your jacket is so sharp.
Charge.
I thought they quit making those about 30 years ago.
Kakoa Pickett just gets run over. That's what the Pirates need. Makes and stops.
Well, we're down to a 7-point game. And what's that new phrase you came up with earlier that?
That basketball's a make or miss game?
Yes, is that yours?
No, it's not. No. An old athletic director told me that. It seemed kind of very obvious, but it kind of is.
Well, you could pen that. Right?
If I say it 3 times, I guess it's mine.
Pirates still have the ball.
There's a case of Pickett getting too close, too deep, and gets swallowed up by the defenders.
Well, that shot was blocked, I think. Well, that's Wildcats.
You know, for El Camino, every time Robinson gets 2 feet in the paint, something good usually happens. He's strong enough to take on defenders, either the same size or bigger, or kick it out to an open shooter.
Okay, it's a 10-point advantage. Wildcats again. Pirates bringing the ball down the court. Trying to set somebody up for a three-pointer. Plenty of time to set it up. Here we go. Moving the ball.
Done, nice rebound, nice live legs.
All right. Pirates pull within 8 and they'll go to the foul line. Devin Dunn, who himself has 4 fouls, taking his shot. And he makes it. That's a three-pointer. Timeout call. So looking at a 7-point advantage. Wildcats.
Pirates seem to have a little more energy in El Camino here in the fourth quarter. You know, the crowd has been almost non-existent here. They must be texting each other. Not used to what I've used to seeing in El Camino Oceanside rivalry. So if Oceanside can get a couple of stops, you know, basketball rule 23 is if you can get 5 stops in a row, you can win most games. So Oceanside's gotten a couple. If they can string together 2 or 3 more, it's going to be a 1-possession game.
Well, let's see how this one plays out.
If you're El Camino here, I definitely think the ball's going to be in Robinson's hands. They're probably going to run that screen action that they like at the top of the key, and then he's going to make some decisions.
Well, let's face it, 6 minutes left, plenty of time. Coming down the court, here are the Wildcats. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound, Oceanside.
Oh, looked like Dunn was fouled there. No call.
No call on that. Looked like a steal.
Dunn is hurt.
So we do have an injury. Seven-point lead. 5.5 minutes left in this second half in the game. Traveled with the ball. Goes over to Oceanside. They have a chance to pull it within 5. Here we go. Blocked out of bounds. Five minutes left on the clock. Oceanside. Up and in. They have pulled.
Down to 5. A little bully ball by the Pirates. Dubois, who also is the goalie for the water polo team, is a tough customer nonetheless. Timeout, El Camino.
Yeah, they needed another break. Talk it over.
That is El Camino timeout.
So now might be changing strategy a little bit.
I think El Camino's going to, when they were in trouble on Thursday night, they put Robinson, they cut him to the low post, and I think they're probably going to do the same thing coming down here, try to get a mismatch. On the other hand, for Oceanside, they just have to keep attacking and moving the ball. When they're most effective offensive, they have all 5 players moving in sync. When the ball gets stuck or the ball sticks somewhere, they're just not very successful. So it'd be interesting to see in the next 2 minutes if Robinson's going to be able to post up, is Oceanside going to be able to keep attacking and moving, and who's going to get stops at the defensive end? Who's going to move over, get that charge? Who's going to block out and get that rebound? That's what happens in the last 4 minutes of a high school basketball game.
Well, I noticed one thing. The Wildcats walked back onto the floor while the Pirates ran. So right now,
there they go. Robinson on the block, and Pickett fouls him. That puts the Wildcats into the bonus.
Pirate foul on Bo Pickett, his second. 7th Pirate team foul. Mason Robinson at the line.
and he makes the first one. 50-44. 4.5 minutes left. And he gets a second. Wildcats back out in front, 7. Sure gets quiet here on those shots.
Oh, almost a turnover. Pickett, Camargo. Dubois to the Camargo for 3. No. Rebound Diaz, and Robinson will walk it up. Robinson's going to the low block. Pickett trying to front him. Robinson ball on the right wing. Drives straight in. Off the glass, no. Rebound Davis, swallowed up by Dubois. Jump ball. Okay, I'll say it. This is not Ron Mitchell's best day. Davis up top.
Wildcats drive in. There's a foul. So we have 3.5 minutes left in the game. 7-point lead, Wildcats. This gym gets amazingly quiet right now. First one's in. 8-point advantage.
Yeah, the voices in my head are louder than what's going on in this gymnasium. Goodness gracious. Okay,
Very well put.
Oceanside rivalry where it's not, you know, screaming and yelling is very foreign to me. Robinson is short.
Well, that one missed. Can Oceanside come down? There he's right at the
Good one,
basket.
yes.
2 points. The Pirates want to come back.
Oceanside hanging around like a bad habit. That's a great
Yeah, the
ball.
Wildcats, Oceanside back with the ball. What happened? Can anybody tell me?
Ron Mitchell completely missed that one. That was off an El Camino player's foot. Completely missed it.
Wildcats 3-minute mark. No, and Wildcats retain possession.
That's right. That was an easy 5-second call. I think they gave him 5 2/8 for 1 quarter.
6-point advantage, Wildcats. We're under 3. Oh, they wanted to take that 3-point shot.
Foul.
2.5 minutes. Foul called.
One more and the Pirates are in the penalty.
We're going for 3. Nope. Number 3 shoots it, misses.
Jelani Pickett, not a good shot. A lot of time left on the shot clock. Davis caught it on his hip for a double dribble.
Wildcats with another turnover. You know, they're giving Oceanside chances to do it.
Right, they need a bucket right here, and the pressure will all go on the Wildcats' shoulders. Who for Oceanside is going to step up and make that big shot? Bad pass by Pickett. Oh my goodness. Oceanside lucks out on the deflection.
Okay, Oceanside bringing the ball in. Can they? Can they?
Oceanside calls its timeout. That may be their last.
Okay, you're looking right at it. 1 minute, 46 seconds left.
So what Coach Smith's going to do right here, he's going to draw a play up. Oceanside got a little tentative. They want to draw something up so they can get a good shot. Whether they make it or not is an entirely different story, but they want to get their best player a good shot right now. So if you're El Camino, you've been in a fog for about 5.5 minutes. I think they thought 52 points was what we were playing to, but they have to come down and just run their offense through Robinson and Davis and get a good shot. If they can get that good shot, which they'd like to do, and they have done for most of the game, it shouldn't be a problem. But they have just been sleepwalking and disinterested for about the last 2.5 minutes.
A lot of turnovers. A lot of turnovers. But it all comes down to this. 1 minute, 46 seconds left on the clock. Oceanside going to bring the ball in. And they have their chance. They got this one set up.
Good one to the rack.
Wow, wow. Oceanside with that score within 4. They have the momentum.
Okay, Robinson's got it. That's what they want. Blocked by Dubois.
Oceanside with the takeaway. Here they come. We got less than a minute, friends. And they have a chance. Have to get one in there.
Plenty of time on the shot clock.
There's the shot.
Short.
Little tentative with that shot. Here come the Wildcats.
Oceanside's got a foul.
It's a game.
All right, foul on Kalani Pickett, his 4th personal. That's the 10th foul.
This is what fans like to see.
Well, John, it only seems like a few of them are paying attention besides you and me, but that's just me. Okay, Pirates are going to be down 5 or 6 points right now. Don't need a 3-pointer.
Yep.
Need a quick 2. Quick 2, and then play some defense, and then probably have to play the foul game.
So he misses that. Oceanside does have a chance. Bring it down. They got to get a 3-point.
Attack. Pickett, why not? Yes.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Okay, that was Oceanside's last timeout. Okay, down 2. El Camino with 3 timeouts. Oceanside is out. So what I think Coach Smith will do here is this. maybe 1 or 2 passes in the back court, and then probably foul. Try to go for the steal. Tell his kids to go for the ball so they don't get an intentional foul, and attack the basket. Now, if you're El Camino, you gotta be strong with the basketball and just get the ball into the front court and don't panic. Keep in the middle of the court, stay off of the sideline so there's no trap. If El Camino can make free throws, game's over. If they turn it over or take a bad and inadvertent shot, Oceanside's got a chance to win it or we'll go to overtime. Do we get paid for overtime? Do we get paid for overtime or not? If the game goes overtime, I'm done. Dunn watching for the deep pass.
Here we go.
Okay.
We got another timeout. Another timeout. You know what? But really, I mean, this is what you love to see. And this brings to mind, what, a year and a half ago when I was there for the Oceanside El Camino football game, when Oceanside was the heavy favorite. And
I was there, John.
the upset happened.
It did.
Great game. Wipe away your tears, will you?
Yeah, well, I didn't have any money on the game because we're not allowed to do that, but it hurt my heart. So El Camino
Okay,
probably.
Pete. I mean, Brad.
Yeah, well,
Pete
that's all right. Oh, we didn't play this year because we unfortunately had a COVID case, so we'll have to eat another piece of humble pie until next fall. So what El Camino is going to do here is they'll probably come up with a different press break. They had a 4-line press break. They'll come up with something different here. You see Dunn at half court. He's going to take anything that goes long. They're in the same setup. El Camino 2 timeouts left. Oceanside, none.
Threw the ball in.
Oh, he traveled. He traveled.
Whoa!
That's a travel.
Whoa! "15 seconds left. My basketball friends."
Okay. Do you go for the
15
win or do you go
seconds
for the
left.
tie?
Oceanside has a
First of
chance
all, you got
to
to
tie
get the ball
this
in
up.
bounds.
You got to get it in.
No
He
timeouts
got
left.
it in.
Pickett.
Threw it up a little short. Gets a rebound. It's up. No
2 shots. Jump ball or foul?
good. Which was this?
Number 22, Kobe, is for personal.
Well, it's been a nail biter here at the end.
That looked like a jump ball to me, not a foul.
So if he makes the first one, that's it. Okay.
Okay, he makes this, game's over.
Now, if he misses this one, you could get that last second three-pointer, right?
It's going to be a long shot.
He made it.
That's it.
4-point advantage for the Wildcats. Shooting it up. No good. Game over. Oh, that was an exciting game. I don't care who you are and what you say. That was a great game.
Fans, thank you for coming out for this spirited game. Please drive home safely.
All right, Brad.
I think you saw a great comeback by Oceanside in the fourth quarter. I thought they played tough offensively and defensively. It seemed like El Camino, not that they stopped playing, but they just weren't aggressive like they were in the first, 3.5 quarters. Oceanside, they've only won 1 game this year, but they've been very, very aggressive in every game. So I think that program's on the way up and on the rise. Meanwhile, I think El Camino, they do what they do. They win close games, and it's hard to beat a team when their coach has the gym named after him. So credit to El Camino. They hung tough. They made the plays when they had to, and it's just another exciting game in the rivalry.
So what we're going to do is take it over and talk about players of the game. So first, let's go over to Oceanside and Bella Vasquez.
Thank you, John. I'm here with Oceanside Pirates Koa Pickett. So this game was very tight. How do you feel it went tonight?
I feel it went good. I mean, for the most part, we played with energy and hustle, but at the end, we came up a little short.
What will you take back to the team to work on for the next game?
Our energy was great. I feel like we played really hard the whole game, and we got to rebound better, though.
Thank you, Koa. Back to you, John.
Okay, so we're going to be reaching out here to the El Camino side as well within, I think, a minute or less, unless they're ready now. Are they ready now? Okay, so what we're going to do is go to the player of the game of the winning team here, the home team El Camino, and let's go over to Logan Gibba.
Thank you, John. I'm here with Tyson Robinson. Now, Tyson, how did you expect this game to be when you came into it tonight?
Well, I expected to win, but I knew it was going to be tough, a battle for sure, and it's always fun playing Oceanside. I love it.
Now, as you're the go-to scorer, you seem to take a lot of fouls out there. How was that like tonight?
Well, you just got to push through it, You can't expect to get every call, but, just play hard and good things will happen.
Were you expecting such a physical game coming into tonight?
Oh, for sure. It's always physical when we play Oceanside, and, that's what we practice every day for, so this is the way of the game.
Would you say that you practice even harder for this game?
Well, we come in, with a more physical mentality, so I guess you could say that.
Well, thank you very much, Tyson. Back to you, John.
Thanks so much. Logan. Appreciate that. And Brad, what are your final thoughts on this?
I think this rivalry is only going to get better as it goes on. Anytime El Camino and Oceanside gets together, if you lose every game but you beat El Camino or you beat Oceanside, your season can be considered a success. So I think you have a program that's maintained El Camino, and Oceanside a program that's trying to build. So I think we're going to see some exciting brand of basketball.
Well, this is really a wonderful opportunity. I want to thank you, Brad Hollingsworth, for all of your insight and input on this game. Such a great job. So much good information.
John, your check's in the mail.
I want to thank everybody also for tuning in and watching. It was a great opportunity. I want to thank KOCT Sports for having me and having Brad in here to do this game. So just during this continuing COVID scenario, want everybody to remember to stay well and stay safe. We will see you next time. Thanks again.